guys, Mr. Light is here with Captain Morgane and the Golden Turtle, and we are on Turtle Islands.
Diego?
Yes?
This is where we want to be.
Is it okay to go ashore?
There's a rowboat ready to take you there.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Let us go to Turtle Island, the final part of the game. And to be honest, we don't have to go to any other island at the moment.
The island appears to be deserted.
Perhaps that is why Tanama found it so appealing.
Looks quite peaceful though.
Somehow I don't think so. I need to go in search of the islanders.
Hello, Uncle Eduardo.
Uncle Eduardo agrees with me.
Okay, here we go. Let's talk to
Senor
him.
Briscoe?
Don't mind me, Morgane. Just let me know if you find anything interesting.
We will. Now firstly I want some berries.
I'll take some berries with me.
Yeah, we're gonna need those. There's a battered turtle shell.
It looks pretty battered, but I'll take it with me.
Okay. Now what we want to do first is go over here. Hello, Uncle.
Uncle Eduardo, we really missed you. Thank goodness we found you.
Have you got any peanuts?
Ah. Well, I don't have any peanuts, but I have some berries.
You look happier now, Uncle Eduardo.
Right, now we use the parrot on this distant branch up here.
Uncle Eduardo, fly up there, please. Tell me if you see a path.
And he goes up. Apparently so. So we need to get through here.
There must be a path through there, but the only way to get to it would be to clear the vegetation.
Well, there's one way around it.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go back on boards. Diego, once again, you'll need to help
Diego?
us.
Yes?
Now wait till you see this. It's actually quite funny.
Do you have an axe?
Yes? Why do you want to know?
I need to clear some vegetation to make a path into the jungle.
You? No, that would take forever. You'd better show me where it is.
Oh, this is gonna be funny now. I do like this bit. This is really stupid. Right. Let's get Diego. And let's get through this vegetation.
Diego, could you please clear this area?
Now watch this. What
Sure.
the?
Just leave it to me.
What? Where did you get that from?
Wow, where did that huge axe come from? It looks brutal.
I don't think I want to see this guy carrying this any day soon.
It's a legend amongst axe users. Now follow me.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. He really knows how to do that.
It looks as if I must traverse these ruins to make further progress.
If you don't need me, I'll head back to the ship and tell the others what you found.
Thanks, Diego. You were a great help.
See you, Diego. Thanks a lot for the support. Now, if you look down there, what the heck?
I believe I can fly. I believe I can... Oh, scratch myself. Could it be one of those legendary rifts leading to Asmodia? Or maybe just an optical illusion?
That is a really weird thing there. Right, see this here. And this.
There are symbols carved onto the stone, but I can't decipher them. But they must mean something.
Heck yes they do. Right, so we want to go this way. Now, we want to go forwards.
So far, so good.
Then to the right.
I guess a simple bridge would have been too boring.
Then to the right again.
Keep going.
Forwards.
Just a little further.
Forwards again.
So far, so good.
Then go left.
I guess a simple bridge would have been too boring.
Then go forwards.
Keep going.
Then go forwards.
Perhaps there's a clue.
Oh, hang on, no, my mistake, I made an error. Right, let's try this again. Forward,
Just a
sorry.
little further.
Right.
So far,
That was an error, my mistake.
I guess it.
Forwards,
Go
forwards,
just
left,
so far, so
forwards,
I guess it's
left,
keep going.
left,
Just a
forwards. Made it!
oh, thank goodness I made it across.
No kidding. Now what we want to do is pull this trigger here to deactivate the trap.
I think I just disabled the bridge. That makes me smarter than the locals.
Morgane, behind you! Okay.
Oh, my head.
Wait,
Morgane, thank goodness you're awake.
don't.
Have I been out long?
47 minutes. Give or take a few seconds.
Are we all captured here?
How can you know that so accurately?
By consulting my pocket watch, of course.
Okay, that's fair enough. Now, what? How? Wait. Oh, yes. Our foot is chained.
We're all shackled and our weapons have been seized.
This could have gone a lot better for us.
Then I must escape before I can free everyone. Papa, how will we get out of this?
I have every confidence you'll think of something.
You really want to push the work onto us, don't you?
Thanks. I think.
Okay. Oh, Thomas Briscoe is
Senior
on the
Briscoe.
corner.
We'll never get out of this predicament. We're going to die.
Not if I can help it.
Yeah, he's panicking like crazy. And what the?
That carving is so beautiful.
I have indeed. It must be the largest piece of amber in the world.
Really?
Is this the end of our quest? The golden turtle Tanner was referring to?
Maybe not.
I don't know. As beautiful as this carving is, I expected something more magnificent.
You'll get it eventually.
When I escape, perhaps I can find out.
Who the heck is this guy?
Excuse me.
Good. You are awake at last.
I don't like the look of this guy.
But thanks to you, I have a pounding headache.
Don't worry. I will soon put an end to that.
Thank you.
When we kill you all.
Yeah, I should have seen this coming.
Hey, what about an explanation? Who are you, and why are you going to kill us?
I am Baba Gary, the shaman of this village.
So yeah, we've just met the leader of the village, and already it's a bad sign.
My people worship the golden turtle, and the sacred turtle eggs are being harvested from the beach. You and your crew are Ari, and will be sacrificed as punishment.
What's an Ari?
A thief, the worst kind. Those who steal the sacred eggs. A crime that is punishable by death.
We only just got here.
We haven't taken any eggs. We've only just arrived here.
Yeah, like I was saying, we've only just come here. We couldn't have done it that quickly.
You expect me to believe that? Only strangers would care so little they'd steal the sacred eggs.
Really?
No, I must leave you to organize your sacrifice. Before you die, a friend of mine wishes to have a word with you.
I don't like where this is going. This can't be good. Oh, it's this guy.
What are you doing here, Simpkins?
This is the very guy that we've spoken about throughout the whole game.
I heard a rumor that you were looking for Turtle Island, so I thought I'd find out what all the fuss was about.
This guy is insane.
Now I'm here, I thought I'd like to help out my new friends. It appears someone is stealing their sacred eggs.
Does somebody feel like he's kind of lying here?
How on earth did you find the island?
Oh, I happened across an old sea dog who once sailed on the ship that brought Tanna to this island. He took a little persuading, but soon agreed to help me.
What do you mean by persuading?
No doubt you tortured him, you evil goat.
I'm sure he'll regain the use of his legs, eventually.
Yikes! What the heck did you do to him?
What do you know about Tanner?
Very little, actually. But what I do know tells me he must have been a terrible bore. Whatever it was he did here, it can't have been as profitable as my venture.
Yeah, you're only in it for the money. I mean, that's the whole purpose of you.
Perhaps not everything he did was about profit.
Then he was a fool, as well as a bore.
You know, that kind of gives away that you're probably the one stealing the eggs. I mean, let's be truthful here. It must be you.
This isn't looking good for us. We're going to die, aren't we?
Don't worry, I'll find a way to get us out of here.
How? How will you do that when we are shackled to these posts?
Leave it to me.
Calm down, senor. Panicking will not help any of us.
He really is panicking like crazy, isn't he? Right.
Papa, how will we get out of this?
I have every confidence you'll think of something.
Thanks. I think.
Right, so. Hello, little bird. Aha! There's our young
Uncle
friend.
Eduardo, I'm glad you came.
Hello, Uncle Eduardo. Right, let's use a berry on the pair of bodkins.
Perfect.
Then we use Uncle Eduardo
Uncle
on
Eduardo,
it.
fetch the bodkins.
With this, we'll be able to unlock the shackles. Aha.
Well done, Uncle Eduardo.
Have we got any peanuts?
No, but you can have more berries.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh no, one of the bodkins is broken. I'll never pick the other locks now.
Wait, so we gotta do this ourselves now, apparently. Well, first off,
Perhaps I could make use of them.
I want the shackles here. I want the plank.
I think I could make use of these.
Now, question. How the heck do you put that in your clothes? That was a huge piece of wood. How the heck did you do that?
Wow, these must have been stolen from a queen. Look at these diamond earrings. Hey, wait a second. Could it be?
Yep, those would be the diamonds. Now, how do we get out of here is the question. Clearly there's a guard
Perhaps I could make
outside.
use of them.
But you might notice up there is the way out. So what you want to do, firstly, hold a sec. Use this on the posts to put it down below.
I still can't reach the hole.
Okay, can't reach it still, so what we want to do is get the plank and put it on the post. Now that we put that there, we can reach it. Okay.
That's a great idea, but the plank is a little unstable.
To solve that problem, we need to combine the two shackles. What am I doing? And then combine them with the unstable
I'll give you
plank.
both some shackles. Can you use them to hold down the plank?
What good would that do?
Morgane wants us to use our combined weight to hold the plank in place, right?
He gets it!
Yes.
That is exactly what we wanted to do. To actually get the heck out of here. Amazing how they can do this. But seriously, how did you get that wood in your clothes?
I'll find proof that we're not the ones harvesting the turtle eggs.
When we were brought to this hut, I heard some villagers say they were heading to Turtle Beach. They took the path by the red flowers.
Well, there's our hint.
Thanks, Father.
Right, so we gotta do this now. Oh boy. There's a guard
for
there.
once, luck is on my side.
The guard is fast asleep.
Waking him up would be a really bad idea.
So firstly, we want to go to the baskets.
Oh, that's disgusting. Giant caterpillars. But perhaps their disgusting nature will come in useful.
I'll be taking these now, thank you. Aha!
I've got more urgent matters than gathering a bunch of flowers.
Turtle Beach,
This
this
must
way.
be the path Father mentioned.
So let's go this way now.
Dig faster, will
Aha!
you? We haven't got all day.
I've got to stop them digging up those turtle eggs. I need to get rid of the people on the beach somehow. The islanders worship a turtle god. Perhaps I can use that to my advantage.
Right, so how do we do this? First off, we combine the turtle shell with the caterpillars.
Right? It looks like ferocious teeth.
Then you combine that with this diamond. And there we go. A scary
What was
mask.
that noise? Is there someone here? Carry on digging while I take a look.
Uh-oh. Prepare yourself. Peekaboo!
Help me! Help!
Wait a second. That attitude is all too familiar.
Yeah, this actually is kind of unbelievable at this point.
Bobby, is that you?
Yep, it's our old childhood friends.
Morgane? Morgane! Thank goodness it's you. How...
Yep.
Morgane?
I've been looking for you. I thought I'd never find you.
I'm so glad you did.
Are you working for Hillary Simpkins?
You know, that's not exactly the brightest idea ever.
What a mistake that turned out to be. The man is evil. I joined his ship 6 weeks ago and regretted it ever since. And the food is so bad it often makes me sick.
Why did you leave home? Don't you know that Nell loves you?
What? When did this happen?
She's loved you ever since we were children playing together.
Even with my perfect eyes, it seems I've been blind.
If you select that option, as well as speak to Nell earlier to say that you found out where Bobby is, he's part of Simpkins' crew, I did that. You'll get a trophy for telling him this. There is a trophy for this.
Why were you forcing the islanders to dig up these eggs?
You think I wanted to? I know that the islanders think them sacred, but I had no choice. Captain Simpkins would have killed me if I'd refused.
I think he would have, actually. He does seem quite insane.
Here, take this one I was protecting.
Okay, thank you very much.
We can put this right, but you've got to help me.
Just tell me what you want.
Go along the coast to my ship, find Diego, and tell him what's happened.
Oh, not Diego. I remember him from when I was a kid. He scares me.
He's not that bad, except if you get him angry, but to be honest, it's not that big a deal.
Just do it, Bobby.
Well, that was interesting to actually encounter him once again. Now, what about this girl right here?
I can't leave her here at the mercy of Hillary's men. I need to bring her round.
Hey, you okay? Wakey, wakey.
Ah! What?
Don't worry, you're safe. I'm Morgane. Who are you?
My name is Tanama. Baba Carey forced me to harvest eggs for the Outlanders.
Wait! So basically, the guy who the leader of the village is working with Hillary Simpkins. So he's a bad guy as well, basically. He's one of the villains.
Outlanders? Oh, you mean Hillary and his thugs.
So Hillary and the leader of the village are working together.
And you? Are you not an Outlander?
Well, in a way we are, but we're not related to that guy whatsoever.
Hillary Simpkins has befriended your Shaman, and they are doing harm to your people.
I'm here to help you.
Baba Carey shouldn't help the evil Outlander. The Golden Turtle will be angry with him.
Huh.
How can an amber statue be angry with the shaman?
The amber turtle is not the golden turtle, but a representation used for ceremonial purposes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
It helps when we make offerings and say prayers.
What then is the golden turtle?
The true turtle lives deep in the island's jungle.
So there is, in fact, a real golden turtle.
But 20 years ago, there was a great disaster that killed all the elders.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
That's dreadful.
Much of their knowledge was lost, including the route to the turtle chamber. If we could speak with the golden turtle, it would tell us what we must do.
Have you heard of Buckleberry Tanner?
There are some tales that he came here before the disaster and was a friend of the golden turtle.
Ah, okay, that was something then.
So there is more to our quest.
The elders became angry with him for making maps of the island, especially the route to the turtle chamber.
Okay, I'll admit that I think would get them annoyed if they wanted to keep it a secret. So, yeah, that is, in a way, that would make them angry.
But if we had those maps, we could find the golden turtle again.
Ah, maps you say? Well, we got this.
Look at this map. Does it mean anything to you?
It's just a map of the island. It doesn't show the route to the golden turtle.
So how do we solve this? Quite simply, we take the Briscoe's old map and combine it with the turtle map.
Like a route into the heart of the island. No wonder it weaved about. It was a path disguised as a sea route.
So now we have the complete map.
Does this make more sense?
Yes! I know exactly what this means. It is a path into the jungle.
It will take us to the golden turtle?
Well...
Come on, we should head there straight away.
Huh? How do I know that you aren't the other Outlanders? I won't take an evil person to meet the golden turtle.
Well, I suppose she is being sensible in this sense, yeah.
Tell me what I must do to prove that I'm not evil.
Huh? I wish I knew. I wish I had the instincts of an animal. They always seem to know when a person is good.
Well, we so happen to have an animal on our side. Uncle Eduardo!
I hope Uncle Eduardo is nearby. Don't let me down when I need you the most.
There he is! Hello!
Uncle Eduardo, I'm so glad you came.
I'm here, my beauty.
I love you, Uncle Eduardo.
I love you, Morgane.
Oh, jeez, what the heck?
How wonderful! I've never seen a bird speak like that before.
He used to belong to Tanner. He's the one who brought us to this island. If you tell him your name, he'll respond.
Hello, I'm Tanama.
Tanama. Tanama, pretty.
Oh, this is one heck of a parrot.
You really must be a kind person to have a friend like this.
Really? Well, I suppose so, in this sense.
Can we visit the golden turtle now?
Golden turtle, golden turtle.
Yes, we need to go this way.
Lead the way, Tanama.
Golden turtle. Follow me, follow me.
I gotta admit, I do like Uncle Eduardo, the Great Spirit Egg. Oh. Whoa.
This is it. This is the place, Morgane.
How do you know? You've never been here before.
I can feel it. It's like the golden turtle is calling to me.
Oh, this is gonna be weird.
Are you alright, Tanama? You look grim since we arrived.
It's just that I am feeling so lucky. This place is sacred. I'm wondering if I'm worthy to be here.
Well, it has not been an easy task. You have to be more confident. Nothing happens without a good reason.
You really mean it?
Yes, I do. Stay near me, and everything will be fine. You have my word.
Okay, fair enough. So then. Hey, Uncle!
Look at this place, Uncle Eduardo. What can be more beautiful than that?
Peanuts, berries, dried fruit, cookies.
Are you kidding me?
Well, That's not the kind of answer I expected.
Oh, Uncle Eduardo.
I can't read this. Do you know what this says, Tanama?
Yes, it's a kind of riddle. Stable piles the shells must make, a skyborne sign when late awake. The rain it falls from clouds most dense. Great turtle roams the world, but whence?
Come again?
This puzzle must be connected to the riddle.
So, this is... I already know this. I know what to do. Right, it's one of these, you know... Nope, did that wrong. Here's one. Come on. That was what you gotta do. That was the puzzle. And if you've gone through the entire load of those mini games, because that was the last one, without selecting the cheat option, then you get a trophy. Okay. Whoa.
You really did it! This is the turtle chamber. And that's...
Unless I'm suddenly colorblind, that appears to be a golden turtle.
No kidding. We found it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one. The one and only golden turtle.
Excuse me?
Can I help you?
And it talks.
We've been following the trail of the golden turtle. Are you what we've been searching for?
I am the spirit of the seas, but the islanders do call me the golden turtle. They were good friends to my purpose.
What?
The relationship has suffered in recent years.
Yeah, I think the leader of the village may have gone a bit crazy.
I'm Morgane Castillo, captain of the Winsome Maid.
That matters little. What is important is that which lies in your heart. And you have a good heart. I know how you prevented the evil men from harvesting the eggs.
This is Tanama. She brought me here in the hope that we could help in some way.
Ah, yes. I know all about little Bibi.
Come again?
Little Bibi, you honor me greatly, but I don't understand.
Hush, child. All will soon become clear.
I hope you don't mind my forthright nature, but you appear to be unwell.
This could be a bad sign.
Yes. My earthly time is drawing to an end.
Oh my. You're dying?
No, you can't.
Jeez.
Nothing lasts forever, little Bibi. The chamber already lies in near complete darkness.
Tanama,
Yes, Morgane?
are you feeling all right?
Of course. It's such an honor to be here.
We did it, Tanama. We found the turtle chamber.
Yes, we did.
I can barely believe it. Could it simply be a dream?
Who knows, as long as it doesn't turn into a nightmare.
Okay, this device.
I have no idea what it's meant to do. This strange device looks like it's hundreds of years old.
Let's have a word with the turtle again.
Excuse me?
Can I help you?
And if I... Strange
What is
device.
that strange device on the other side of the chamber?
It is an ancient incubator. Its purpose is to receive the great spirit egg for hatching. The egg would then bring forth a new great turtle, my successor.
Okay.
Is there something we can do to help?
All would be well if the Great Spirit Egg hatches before I pass on to my next journey. Unfortunately, it has been stolen from the Incubator. Now, time runs out.
That's not a good thing.
Wonderful. She'll save the spirit egg for you.
Really? You want us to do this?
Tanama, how could I ever do such a thing?
You stopped the egg thieves on the beach. You saved me. You can do this too.
Wait, how could the spirit egg have been stolen? The islanders don't know the location of the turtle chamber.
They have never lost this knowledge. Baba Carey visits here regularly.
That slimy snake! He must be responsible!
By the spirits, he must have stolen the egg.
What an evil wretch. I'll do everything I can to get it back for you.
So, yep, that's the next objective, is to locate the Great Spirit Egg. And to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop the video here. On the next episode, which hopefully will be the finale of the game, we go and get the Great Spirit Egg and basically help the Great Turtle. So I'll see you guys next video.